Hi, I'm Michelle Babb with Eat.Play.Be, and I have a brand new tool that I'm using in my practice called Heart Math. And I'm really excited about it because Heart Math is a form of biofeedback, meaning that it helps to measure how your physiology changes based on what you're thinking, how you're breathing, and how you're reacting to things that are going on in your environment. The way that I find that helpful in my practice is when I'm working with people to change their relationship with food and eating. And anytime there's anxiety or stress that is related to food and eating, that can sometimes influence digestion in a negative way. It can also influence our food choices and sometimes steer us in a direction of foods that might not be serving us so well. So this is a really nice tool to be able to kind of take a pause, take a few rounds of breath and breathing, use your heart center to influence what's going on in your head. There's a lot of research that's been done on heart math, and it's really interesting to just sort of see how we get more mental clarity as a result of doing things that can change our heart rate. So it's a really easy tool to use when I have people come into my practice. It's basically just this little device that you clip onto your ear. So you just clip it onto your earlobe, and I get to monitor on my computer how things are changing with heart rate, and then you as the patient also gets to see how those changes show up as your patterns of breathing and thinking are shifting. I'm also using it to create a better environment for mindful eating. So mindful eating can be really helpful, again, for improving digestion and for portion control because it's a way to self-regulate. And that's really important. Instead of having to weigh and measure everything, it's nice to be able to just rely on your own abilities to self-regulate. But this is a way to actually see firsthand what is happening in the physiology of your body when you're eating. If you're holding your breath, if you're eating really rapidly versus taking a breath and engaging all of your senses and chewing your food thoroughly and really just sort of being present with that the ritual of eating, and it really can make a big difference. So I'm excited to introduce this into my practice because sometimes I feel like people really need to have some kind of an indicator or some proof that they really can make these changes just with a few very simple subtleties around some of the ways that they're approaching how they're eating. So it's kind of a training or coaching program in that sense. It also can have really nice implications with just toning down the stress response overall and reducing anxiety and really giving us a clearer, more coherent state of mind. So it really does induce a state of coherence. So it's a little bit different from meditation in that way. It really can train your mind to be more clear and focused. So again, making better decisions around food is a really important part of this training too. So I am hopeful that I'll be able to integrate this into a lot of different visits that I do with people, but wanted to just show you how easy and simple it is and how it will be a tool that you can have access to if you come to work with me in my practice around weight loss, mindful eating, sugar cravings, anxiety, stress eating, all of those things that could be impacted positively by using heart math.